What's going on, everyone? This is JR alongside Justin with another episode of the Wrestling Geeks for the Geek Gods channel here. In this episode, we're just going to be pretty much tackling the Payback pay-per-view, but this is not a review of the show. This is merely just a prediction bit. So let's get started here right off the bat. On the pre-show, we're gonna have Curtis, aka Axelmania Axel, and Damien, a.k.a. Macho Mandow Sandow,
They are the
versus Connor
medium
and
powers.
Victor of the Ascension. This is the pre-show match, it's a tag match. What do you think here? What's going on?
I think they dropped the ball with Sandow. I don't know what this Axelmania nonsense is.
Yeah,
And I think 3 out of the 4 men in this match deserve better, and that would be Sandow and the Ascension. I think the Ascension could be good if handled well, and so could Sandow. Axel, I've never liked him, so I really don't care.
yeah, I agree with you. I think the Ascension were mishandled since they were called up. I think this is a Vince thing. In the way I don't think he likes NXT. This is just a theory of mine because their booking hasn't been the same compared to a couple of the other NXT guys like Neville,
Neville's
whatever.
had a good run.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Even Sami Zayn looked good against Cena.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what his beef is with the Ascension, but something's going to have to do. Prediction real quick. Who do you think takes this match?
If what you're saying is right, and I think you are, I think it's going to be the medium powers, the Axelmania and Macho Mandow.
Yep, I'm gonna have to agree with you on here. For some reason, I just don't see the Ascension winning this for some reason.
Which is unfortunate, because just
is.
looking at them, they should win.
These guys should be in tag title contention.
Well, I think they've had one tag match in a pay-per-view. One pay-per-view match, and you and I were there for it at the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the Ascension. Hopefully, with the tag division looking a little better recently, they're going to be getting better booking. We'll see. But right now, I definitely call Axel and Sandow winning this only because they're quote-unquote over, even though not really. I feel like they're getting their push slightly. I don't know. But
if you can even call it a push.
Yeah, they dropped the ball with Sandow, but that's my prediction. All right, moving on. We're going off the list here on the wiki, so the match order might not be the same. So bear with us here. Next on the list, we got Cena versus Rusev, an I Quit match for the U.S. Title.
This should be a quick one then. If anyone thinks John Cena's going to say I quit, you're out of your damn mind.
Yep, I've said that before. If anybody thinks John Cena is going to give up his shtick of never give up, they are sorely mistaken. I think what's going to happen here is they're going to have Lana throw in the towel. She's going to have to quit for Rusev.
She's going to quit for Rusev? I didn't think of that. That's actually good.
Further cementing her face turn. That's been happening since Mania, pretty much. So, yeah, that's what I think of that. I don't know if you have any other comments on it, bro, but...
we know Rusev's going to lose. Just humor me here. Where do you think he's going to go after Cena?
I think he's going to be out of TV for a while. That's what I think. And they're going to try to reinvent him or something. I don't know. He's going to lose it. He's going to probably get suspended if he tries to tackle. I don't know. I'm trying to run through scenarios here.
Drop 3 straight and take a summer vacation?
Yeah, because, this whole foreigner gimmick doesn't have legs, And, this is it. The legs are pretty much were cut off essentially when Cena won the title. So, that's that. Next on the list here we have, we'll save this one for last. We'll do King Barrett versus Neville. What do you think here?
I'd like to see Neville win, but if you're gonna keep rolling with Barrett in this King of the Ring push, I think Barrett has to win. I think Barrett needs it more. But it's Payback, and Neville did lose to Barrett in the King of the Ring finals, so maybe Neville brings one out here. But I'm gonna pull for Neville, but I'm gonna call Barrett with the win.
Yeah, I'm looking at Barrett getting the win too, only because of the King of the Ring win. If he didn't get that win, I'd totally go for Neville. However, I think Neville will be booked strong, just like he's been booked in all his recent matches. I think he's going to look really good, so a loss here won't really hurt him.
Yeah, he hasn't looked bad.
None of his losses really have really hurt him, if you think about it.
I don't,
Uh,
and none of his matches have hurt him. I don't think he's looked bad in anything. Even
he's
that John
looked
Cena loss was really good.
no that he won that because he got
Yeah, but
yeah, but still he's looked amazing as far as the NXT guys that have come up. He's looked great. Can't wait to see him in some meaningful feuds. And maybe down the line with this Elimination Chamber match with the IC title up for grabs. Who knows?
well, maybe he's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and if he does get that belt, I'd like to see him get a similar run with what he did with the NXT Championship. He
Where he
really
rolls
put
with it
some
for a while.
rolls it for a while, puts on some great fucking matches, and who knows? Maybe have a rookie elevate this title. That'd be fucking awesome. So, all right, that's that. And then we have Dolph Ziggler versus heel Sheamus here.
I think
What do you think for this?
heel Sheamus is taking the victory here, and that's going to set up the rubber match at Elimination Chamber or whatever our next pay-per-view is.
I think the next pay-per-view after Elimination Chamber might be Battleground. No, Money in the Bank.
No,
is
Money in
next.
the Bank, isn't it? Yeah, there it is.
So maybe something will happen there. I think Sheamus is going to get the W here too. He lost the initial match, but I definitely think Ziggler gets some sort of payback, sort of in a way where maybe he attacks Sheamus after he loses or something and gets Sheamus to finally kiss his arse.
That's stupid. I wish they
Yeah,
would just be done with that.
yeah. Well, whatever. Moving on. Then we got here the New Day.
Oh, you're all about it now. You're all about it now.
Listen, I like them as heels right now. I find them very credible heels. So we'll see. Versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. 2 out of 3 falls match for the tag titles. This is similar to a match I think they had last year when it was the Usos versus Harper and Rowan. 2 out of 3 falls, if I'm not mistaken, as well. The Usos ended up taking that. They retained. I, however, think the New Day will retain as well, even though I want Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to win so bad. The New Day have been actually really good with these titles. They've been getting a lot of mic time, and their heel work so far on the mic has been absolute money. Uh, I love what they've done so far with these characters. Way to reinvent them and make them relevant. And don't be and it is official. The New Day, all 3 members are considered tag champs. They are going with the Freebird rule with this. So yeah, what's your take on that?
3-on-2 the whole time.
They might be able to swap out. I don't know what they're going to do exactly,
or swap out between falls is what I assumed would happen, and that would be the way they retain is because they bring in a fresh guy each fall.
Something like that, some heel tactic or whatever to really screw them out. And maybe there'll be some legs and there'll be another rematch at Elimination Chamber or something like that. I don't know. Where Cesaro and Kid finally win again, but
that's a quick turnaround. And I was seeing the IC title and the tag titles in the Elimination Chamber. Don't know how they do that, but
we'll see. And it's nice that the tag division seems to be getting some life pumped back into it. So
would have thought it'd be the New Day to do it,
right? Well, and Tyson Kidd and Cesaro started it, so you got to give him props. Okay, so next we're going to go with the 2 speculation matches that haven't been confirmed but are pretty much more than likely going to happen. We'll start with the Divas, either a Divas Championship match or a tag match. Nikki Bella and Brie Bella versus Tamina Snuka and Naomi. That's speculation, or it could be Nikki versus Naomi again for the title. If that were the case, I think Naomi would actually win the title this time.
Wow.
If it's a tag match, I still see Naomi going over the Bella twins here, only because she's finally getting her push here, it seems, and the title is going to have to change hands eventually, and I think it's going to be Naomi's going to be the one to do it, setting up a feud with Paige, maybe into SummerSlam when Paige comes back, for Paige to take the title off her hands. That's what I think. What do you think, sir?
That's actually smart. It actually makes sense with the since Naomi is the one who attacked Paige and put her out for the summer. So I think it's gonna end up being a championship match, and I think Naomi will take it.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree because it's nice seeing the belts defended, but I think Tamina coming back is really just for muscle. She'll somehow get involved in the match. She'll knock out Brie or something.
I didn't even know she was still signed.
Yeah, apparently she still was. I had no idea either. So there you have it. They're playing the family angle because she's Samoan or whatever. So and they're somehow related to the. And so that
They're.
family's enormous.
I know. I can't even. They're related by marriage, I think, but
Yeah,
I
well,
can never remember who's related to who anymore.
yep. And then our next speculative match here is Wyatt versus the Ryback, as he called him the other night on Raw.
I love the Ryback. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting thing to call him. This is speculative. It hasn't been announced, but it's more than likely going to happen only because the card looks pretty depleted right now as far as matches go. So
Yeah, I
this
think
is
we'll get
probably
it
going to
after
be the first
SmackDown.
match. Yeah, they'll probably announce it tonight on SmackDown. So for you don't know, we're recording it before SmackDown, so we can get it out there. This is a hard one for me to call because, like I said on our previous wrestling podcast, both guys need a win. So
I don't. This is not going to end clean for either guy. I think we are going to see a Wyatt family reunion.
yeah, that would be something. I think if both guys are booked strong, it won't hurt one of them if they lose. But if you have some bullshit ending, like some mystical shit that Wyatt's been doing, like he did with John Boy last year with the little boy, fucking
That was
interrupting,
cool.
that was a
That was
horrible ending.
creepy.
Like, yeah, it's hard. It's a toss up for me, but I'm gonna go with a Wyatt win only because he lost at Mania. And then Ryback will get the rubber match. I think Wyatt may win the feud, but we're going to have to see how it goes on from here. But I do think Wyatt, if this match is confirmed, wins the very first match.
I think Wyatt will take it. And like I said, I think we're getting a Wyatt family reunion, which is ironic considering it hasn't even been a year that they dismantled, huh?
Well, it really made no sense for them to dismantle it, and I think creative
It
finally
didn't. Yeah,
realized that. So
they dropped
we're
the ball.
yeah, we're calling it here on the Geek Gods Wrestling Geeks first. Wyatt family reunion, motherfuckers. Bank on that. If it doesn't happen, you can blame Justin. All right, and then last but not least, we have the Fatal Four Way match for the world title. Seth Rollins, the incumbent, Roman Reigns, Dirty Dean Ambrose, and the Viper, Randy Orton. Where do you see this going?
Rollins is retaining, I think. At this point, it's what would you like to see happen? Because the way they handled the end of Raw, where he just got absolutely squashed, was was when someone gets squashed the Monday before a pay per view that they're going to win. So I would love to see a 10-second Shield reunion where they triple power bomb Orton.
That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. If only for 10 seconds.
If only for 10 seconds, but I don't really know how it's going to play out. But you know that Rollins is winning.
Yeah, I think Rollins is going to retain as well. Only because I think the storylines being booked, heading into SummerSlam, that maybe Lesnar will be involved in the story somehow, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I think Ambrose is added to this to be the fall guy. Him or Orton are going to be the fall guys, to be honest with you.
You don't think
I
that
don't
wouldn't
think.
hurt Dean though? Just throw him in just to be the fall guy.
I don't know. We'll have to see. If he's winning the Money in the Bank next month, I don't think it's going to hurt him. We'll see. I mean, the fact that he's in a main event storyline again is huge if you think about it. So,
Yeah.
so we'll see. Maybe it's Orton who eats the pin there, but we'll have to see. I do think Rollins is going to retain. I don't know what they're going to do with this Elimination Chamber thing. I think my theory is that since the Daniel Bryan, if you watched Raw last night, you saw that Daniel Bryan came back and relinquished the title. So that could be up for grabs. If you want to, they wanted to elevate the title to begin with. So perfect way to do it would be to have it main event a pay per view. Why the hell not? Have the bunch of guys that are feuding right now: Barrett, Neville, Ziggler, Sheamus. How many contestants is in the Elimination
I
Chamber?
think you
Is it
start
6
with
guys?
6 guys, and you start with 2 and there's 4 pods.
So there you got 4 guys right there. Who can you add? Who else can you add in that mix there? You got a couple other guys, maybe Tyson Kidd, Cesaro.
For the tag, what, for the tag match?
No, for the fucking IC
For
title
the
match.
IC
I don't
title,
know.
I don't see that. No.
I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there and see if it sticks.
Barrett, Sheamus, Ziggler, Neville.
Don't say Stardust and R-Truth.
You need You need two more. I don't
You
know.
need two more, yeah. Macho Mandow and Curtis Axel.
There you go.
Well, that's my theory at least. I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice. If you want a way to elevate the title, boom, you have it main event a pay-per-view with a big match like the Elimination Chamber. Why the hell not? So
How do you think they're gonna roll that Elimination Chamber? Is this gonna be a full 3-hour pay-per-view, or is this what do you think this is gonna be? This kind of got thrown out of
no,
nowhere.
literally 2 week turnaround time. So it's really caught some people off guard here. I wasn't expecting this at all. I have no idea where they're going to roll with this. So we'll have to see how it plays out. We might be able to talk about it on our payback review podcast on the 19th. Maybe we'll start getting some more info on it. So because really, there's only 2 weeks of buildup, so the info's gonna have to come quick. So
I guess it could be like they did the King of the Ring, where it's maybe an hour long deal. But what are you doing? I mean, where do you do it? I don't know. I'm confused.
Well, let me take a look at the venue here. The venue is the Corpus Christi American Bank Center.
It's in
So
Texas.
what's the capacity in this place? Let me take a look here. It's a capacity of 10,000, so it's not really a huge venue.
Right. So what do they do? Take a house show here, and what are they going to do?
They're
Televise a match, or
they're removing a house show to make room for this. So I think what you may see a 2-hour pay-per-view where maybe just the titles are defended or something like that. That could be something. And like I said, my theory would be the Elimination Chamber for the IC title. I mean, it's plausible,
No, definitely. I don't see them making Rollins turn around and defend in 2 weeks. It wouldn't mean anything.
No, not at all. So this is going to be, who knows what this is going to be like. It might just be like another episode of Raw, but it's on the network. So who knows?
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yep. Anyways, I think it's pretty much touched on everything there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that looks like it's everything. Well, anyways, this has been the Geek God Wrestling Geeks preview for Payback 2015. I've been JR alongside my boy Justin. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. GG.
See you.